Come on right here, buddy. Oh, he's not that big. Got a new toy I'm playing with this morning. Y'all like when I have new toys. If some of y'all was been watching Wildlife Adventures, he made a video fishing with my baits and loaded it this week. This is that week of that. So I know a lot of y'all watched it because you made comments that you've seen it. He's a little fella. Afraid most of them here are going to be little. All right, guys, this is the fry, but this color is wow, right? Wow color. It's a new color in the fry. I haven't put them on the sites yet. Just making them plain with them, okay? Now I tell y'all that all the time. I play with different colors and fish with them before they ever go on the site, okay? But that's the wild color. And the only thing I did a little different to it, I put a touch of blue highlight powder in it. So it has a shimmy of a blue tint to it. All right, and I don't know if that helped it or not, to be honest with you. But you know what? Bam, there's another one. Quit flopping, I got you. Oh, stop. All right, get a hold of him. Bam, what do you think of that? And I just thought, you know, in a swim bait, our water is not clear. Y'all can tell it's got a little color to it. I can see my transducer really easy. We probably got a 1.5 to 2 foot visibility right now. And guys, look, he got a black spot. He got a bite mark on him. That's a nice crappie there, guys. He's 10-incher. He'd be a keeper if you wanted to keep him. All right. So look, there's one live action and one while I was talking to you. Let me throw it back in and see if I can catch another one on it. All right, so that's a pretty little bait. Can y'all see it there in the sunshine? It's got black and red and silver flake in it. For some of y'all older guys that made the comment about dynamite, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I made the video the other day and I talked about JJ, and some of y'all came back and said, yeah, dynamite. Okay. So y'all will understand this too. In the old days, back in the 70s, maybe 80s, maybe up until like sometime in the 80s, we threw curl-tail grubs a lot, right? 3 and 4 inch was for bass and crappie. And one of the best colors for me on Lake Anna, Smith Mountain Lake, around Virginia in the clear water, was smoke with black, red, and silver flake. And I don't remember, I think I just called it smoke red flake or something like that. But anyway, I'm calling it wild. And that's all it is, guys. It's an old school color. We used to throw in grubs, right? And sometimes you could buy it in a finesse worm. All right, guys. Next cast, I had a bite, lost him. This is the 4th cast. So I've caught 3 fish and 4 casts with this bait. Lost one on the 3rd cast. All right. So, bam. What do you think of that? This fry works good. He's a fat little rascal, but he's not very big. He's probably 9 inches at the most. He's probably 8 7/16 to 9/16, something like that. What do you think of that, guys? That little fry. Now, some of y'all have bought the fry. I know John has. He made a comment last week, or maybe even this week. He said the fry and the shiner has been working good for him. Guys, the water right now is 73.58. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this water to cool off. Now is when swim baits, I think, are at their best. When that water cools, these fish get more active. These little swim baits, you can throw them back around docks and brush piles, over top of brush piles, through lay down trees, reel them slow. I'm reeling it very slow and catch fish. All right, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me get you down where y'all can see a little bit. This is a dock I fish a lot, guys. This is a community hole. All right, I see people here all the time. I've been here and people have stopped and say, do you mind if I fish here? You're fishing here. I go, yeah, help yourself. And so this is a community hole. Now I'm gonna start reeling. I've been letting it sink. I'm reeling it slow. That's what I'm doing. You can watch it like here. I'm letting it sink a little bit more now. I'm just reeling it slow. That little tail will wobble, or I had something bumped it. All right, guys. I'm telling you one, they are fighting good today. Whether you fight that hard, you gotta be hooked good. I'm gonna pick you up. All right, guys. I'm gonna make this a short. I was thinking about making something else out of it. No, I didn't say porta catch, but I've got a couple porta catches going right now, I think. Enough for a couple weeks. I think I'll just make that just a short. That's a nice fish there too, guys. All right, guys, if you haven't tried the fry or the swim baits, I knew when I put these on the site that it was going to be something that not everybody's ever fished with. But I told you the reason I put them on the site was I'm a swim bait fan. I've caught a lot of crappie on little swim baits. I buy the Kitex. They're expensive. When you buy these, you're getting 15 in a pack, guys. They're $3.99 for 15. Price the Kitex, guys. They're like the same price, $3.59, but you only get like 8 or something. But the Kitex are good. Don't get me wrong. I've caught a lot of crappie on them. But this little bait right here, this little tail, you cannot stop it from moving. John Morgan makes comments on the channel. He's been catching crappie on them. Ask him. If you're thinking about it and you're like, I don't think I want to try them, go on the site, comment to John Morgan, say, John, are the swim baits that good? Okay? Do that, guys. Question some of these guys that are coming on there saying, hey, I like the baits, I'm catching fish. Question them. I'm sure they'll give you an honest answer. Appreciate y'all, guys. There's quite a few of them on there that make comments every week that got the baits. Every week, Wayne and Ricky, Sid. Trying to think who else been buying baits. Matthew, David. A lot of y'all guys have. Please, I'm not trying. If I forget somebody, I'm sorry. I'm just coming off the top of my head here now, okay? And some of y'all go by other titles too. Than just your name, so it's hard for me to remember all of them. But there's a large quality bunch, guys. To give you an example, I mailed out 7 packs this morning. It's 9 o'clock right now. I done been to the mailbox, guys. I mailed out. I told y'all we have a post office mailbox in our subdivision. I live in a subdivision of 300 homes, so we have one of those big blue one. I live in a lake subdivision, guys. I'm not waterfront. I live in the waterfront subdivision, and yeah, I can't afford waterfront. But anyway, I mail out. When you order something, I go up that morning, either going to work that morning, I stop and put them in that box, or I run up there this morning if I went fishing, put them in that box. I mail out every day. I mailed out 7 packages this morning. I mailed out 7 yesterday. Yeah, I did. I've mailed out 7 the last 2 mornings. So there's people buying the baits. Don't be afraid to ask somebody on there. That's why I'm saying I can't remember all the names, because I'm mailing out a lot of packages. And a lot of these people are not on, or that order, watch the site and they don't make comments. A lot of y'all guys don't make comments. It's only a certain amount of y'all guys that are making the comments. All right, now I appreciate that. I enjoy reading the comments. I comment back to every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of y'all guys. I say it all the time, and I can't say it enough. You've been great comments. I don't get the negative comments. I get good comments, which I appreciate. And guys, if you get a bad bait in your bag, I was bagging last night. Last night, I went out of town, come home, put all these packages together for people to go out this morning, and I bagged about 30 bags of bait. And I want to say this, even if it makes this video a minute longer. When I take the baits off the stem, y'all seen how they come on a stem. Here it is, right here. See this little stem? That's how they come out of the mold. I grab them right here like this and squeeze them and pull them off. When I do that, if I feel like there's something wrong, if I feel an air bubble in them, sometimes the nose on these don't fill out the best. So you got a little tiny hole there that plastic's got to come through. Sometimes there'll be an air bubble there. If I see that, they don't go in the bag. Okay? Any of the baits can do it. I squeeze them and fill them. I found like 6 last night that didn't go in the bag. It was like that. I use them, guys. I throw them in my boat and I use them a lot of times because it doesn't hurt them. Because all you need to do is snip the nose off a 16th and go on, okay? But if you happen to get one of those, I'm sorry. I know it happens. It's going to happen sometimes. But I check them good. And guys, I bought bags. I had some Berkeley pirate baits the other day, and I love pirate baits. I used to fish with them all the time, worms. I had some the other day. I got them out to use them, and I've had them for a while now. I've had them a couple of years. I got them out, and all the tails had fell off. They had chartreuse tails. They was pumpkin seed with chartreuse tails. All the tails had fell off. I just had to, yeah, not one of them had a tail on it. So look, even the manufacturers have problems sometimes, the big manufacturers. But I do check them tight, okay? If you get one, it probably should only be one, all right? And it's still usable, okay? It's still usable. And if it's got an air bubble somewhere in the body, put your 1 shot of super glue on the stem. Y'all know I don't use a collar. Gosh, this video is gonna be 15 minutes because I keep talking. My son says I talk too much in the videos, guys. Well, we was talking about it. He said, Dad, you can make shorter videos. I said, yeah, I can't talk as much. He said, that's right. That's how he said it. But anyway, I don't use a collar. You put 1 shot of super glue right there, push that baby up, wait 5-10 seconds. Guys, she's history. She's gonna stay there till you wear it out. All right, guys, mean it this time. See ya.